Act 2-7, Burnt Rubber. So this is a unique vehicle mission in Gears of War 1 that a lot of people despise. I wasn't a big fan of it myself, but I have grown to enjoy it a lot more. The idea is quite simple. Because this game was a bit more horror inspired, this is one of those survival, scary moments where the Krill are attacking you and you have a finite HP resource. And what will happen is, when you move forward, you'll hear glass break. Sometimes you'll hear the guy in your vehicle, he'll shout them out and tell you where they are and things. And the best thing to do, guys, is to move tentatively forward slowly, and the moment either the AI tells you something's attacking or something breaks, just stop, and then don't move. Go into the turret, and then either listen to them to say 6 o'clock so you can spin the turret, or find the Krill yourself. And they'll tell you when everything is clear to move, and that it's clear, so all you do is listen to the prompts. And this entire section, if you do it tentatively, you can do it without a single Krill touching you. Unfortunately, I didn't have sound on at the time when I was playing this. I was listening to some music, and it actually made the section a lot more difficult, but I was still able to do it just by knowing how it worked. And see that noise just then? That noise signifies a second spawn. That's the kind of thing I couldn't hear when I was playing. So the sound here is super important. So 11 o'clock, a little deceptive sometimes when it comes to the directions, but his directions are always from the way that your tanker is facing, so as long as you take into consideration the way your vehicle's facing, you should never have a problem with the clock face instructions. And even if you do, just spin around and you'll see them. But as soon as you get to the point where it ramps, where you jump onto the road, you can ignore the Krill then and just race to the end. That's kind of the moment where the Krill can't even chase you if you just hold forward. But getting there can be a little difficult, I guess, on Insane. You do die really fast. But I've never had problems with this sequence. It's one of those sequences that I've always found to be perfectly okay. Like, when it comes to vehicle segments, I would gladly take this segment over some of the ones in the later games, because some of the sections in the later games are just bullshit simulators. This is skillful. It might not be to your liking, and it might not be the best, but you can 100% learn all the spawns, and you can 100% wreck them all without being touched. You can't do that on those other segments. Like, here's a swarm on the left hand side, so kill as many as you can. And then always look behind you, because they have a tendency to have, like, break a window and come from behind. See, nobody's telling me to move on here. See it is, see what I mean? They always come from behind. It's just one of those things. And if you preempt them, it's easy, right? There's another window coming from behind us. I'm surprised I saw that, though. I was pretty sharp, I guess, when I was playing at this moment, which is nice to see. See, right then, where did that come from? Nobody warned us of a positioning. I didn't hear anything break. Wow, that one... Oh, is it another swarm, maybe? That seems weird, doesn't it? Ouch. So that was unfortunate. Don't do what I did just then, guys. Be smarter than me. Maybe if I'd have had earphones in, I would have been able to react better to that, but that seemed to come out of nowhere. Weird. But it does look cool, this mission. I do like the atmosphere of it. It's such a strange thing, though, isn't it, to have to change controls to go into the gun. And this is the end now. So once you drop over this, just hold forward. It doesn't matter if a million Krill try to chase you now. You will end the mission before they get to you. It doesn't matter. They do not have the speed. And he always mocks you as well. Like, look at them. They're trying. You get to look at the Krill, though, which is cool. They look like little fat-assed moths, don't they? But thank you for watching, and you take care now.